He caught a major glitch in the Matrix. Watch this.
Scouting for turkeys, and it's like between 6:55 and 7 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, I'm just gonna take a good video. The sky is really pretty, the farm look really pretty, and as I'm taking this video, the sky done something weird, like it glitched, and I wasn't looking through the phone. Like, I was scanning the field, but I was like looking at the field, and I seen the sky do it, and I was like, what the world? And I stopped the video and I went back, and my phone caught it. I don't know what it is. It's weird for sure. I'll show you guys a video. Check it out. Tell me what you think. It's kind of weird.
Wow, what happened there? Looked like the sky glitched out, like it was some sort of a hologram or a projection or something. I don't know. I'm kind of puzzled with these glitch in the Matrix videos because, I don't know, it really makes you think that maybe we are living in some sort of simulation. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Here's the next video.
They're getting cells ready for people. They're already inside. Something's going on. And I'm going to show you guys. You can see it from this hilltop. Let me first start out by saying there have been a ridiculous amount of alien sightings. Increased alien encounters, that's including myself. These cells, these jails, these camps that are appearing every other block in Los Angeles do not look like they were designed to hold the average prisoner. Just one block away from here, I had a friend's neighbor say that they've been getting abducted by aliens. UFOs, UAPs, they have all been seen coming in and out of the firmament. As you can see, these are Dior bags. But this goes even deeper. It's right next to the wash. The shipping containers that come from the docks in the Long Beach ports deliver stuff here every day. And there are claims that people are yelling from the inside of those containers. Me and my neighbors actually had our very first sighting last night. We literally saw aliens walking around in our yards. These are the footprints that they left, but there's even more stuff that they left behind. Follow, because on part 2, I'm going to show you what they left behind.
Wow, that's insane. I don't know. Do you think aliens are already among us, or what's been with all the strange sightings in the sky lately? And it seems like so many of them all of a sudden. You think maybe something's going to happen this year? Might be some disclosure or something. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Here's the next video.
Look, so a fisherman thought this was a person drowning until he got closer and discovered what it actually was. And fam, he was terrified. So listen, Julian Marcus was a fisherman from Maryland in the States. He worked with his brother Roberto on a medium-sized fishing boat 5 days a week. But on this particular Saturday, they would come across something they would never forget. They started off the day very well, with both Julian and his brother Roberto catching plenty of fish, which were well known to the area. However, they both had the feeling that something was not quite right. After spending 4 hours navigating the waters, their eyes caught the first signs of an approaching storm on the horizon. So, having already secured a plentiful catch for the day, they opted to return to the shore, aiming to trade their haul at the local market. But right before they did, Julian spotted a person far out in the water, struggling to stay afloat. Julian quickly navigated the ship to the drowning person in the ocean. The person, or what they believed was a person, was at least 200 feet out from the shore. Right as Roberto was preparing to throw the man a lifer ring, Julian screamed in horror as he saw what it actually was. To see the complete video, follow us, click here on more, and then on photos.
Oh, once again, I'm going to say, I don't like it when they put videos out in parts just to make you subscribe. So, yeah, I'm not doing that on purpose. I don't mean to put them on all the time, but sometimes these are the compilations that we're throwing together, and you guys just kind of got to show them all. But anyways, let's get on with the next one.
This is a 100% true story that happened to a woman in Madison, Wisconsin. Now, there was this woman named Sherry who moved into this house with her 2 children in Madison, Wisconsin. Now, she said, at the time she didn't believe in anything supernatural. She really thought that was a bunch of nonsense. But she said, right away when they moved in, she would notice, out of the corner of her eye, sometimes shadows moving across the walls. She would hear strange noises that she couldn't explain. But she said for the most part, it was just a normal house. One night, she's upstairs in her bedroom and she's folding laundry. She hears talking coming from her son's room. So she makes her way over to his room. The door's closed, and she hears her son having a full-on conversation with someone. And she's like, who is he talking to, at 12:30 at night? So she opens the door, and when she looks in his room, he is not in his bed. So she starts yelling for him. She looks down and sees him next to the side of his bed, on his knees, crouched down, with his head under the bed, talking to someone. And she's like, hey, who are you talking to? Like, who's under there? And her son's like, I can't tell you. And she said, what do you mean you can't tell me? Like, who's under the bed? And he's like, I can't say. He'll get mad. And she's like, what? Who's under there? So she runs over to the bed and she looks underneath there. It's empty. There's nothing under there. So she's like, you know what? Just get back in bed. Like, just stop, doing whatever you're doing. Several weeks pass, and on a regular basis, she keeps finding her son talking to someone under the bed, except there's no one there. So after a few weeks of this happening, she thinks maybe something is wrong with her son. So she takes him to this child therapist. The therapist assesses him and says, he seems completely fine. It's probably just his imagination. So several months pass and he keeps on doing this. Well, one day she's sitting down in the living room with him and they're talking when she notices he has some scratches and bruises all over his body. And she's like, where did you get those scratches and bruises from? What's going on? And he's like, I can't say, I can't tell you. And she's like, yes, you have to tell me, what is going on with you? And finally he breaks down and he starts crying and stuff. And he just starts freaking out. And then he runs up to his room. So the mom, at this time is like, I don't know what to do. What is going on with my son? She's just panicking. Later that night, she's awoken to her son screaming in his bedroom. She runs as fast as she can. She goes in his room. She finds him halfway underneath the bed. He's grabbing onto the bed frame, and it looks like something is pulling him under the bed. So she immediately grabs him, pulls him out from under the bed. She looks under there. There's no one there. So she's like, you know what? This is weird. You're sleeping with me tonight. You're going to be in bed with me tonight. So they go back to her bedroom. He lays down. He falls asleep. She's sitting in bed. She can't sleep. She's freaked out about this whole situation. When all of a sudden she hears, shh, hey, come under the bed. And she's like, what? She looks over. her son is sleeping. But then once again, she hears, hey, come here under the bed. I need to talk to you. And it's like a man's voice. And she's like, no, who are you? Like, go away. And the man's like, come on, get under the bed. I need to tell you something. And like, she's like, no, I'm not going under the bed. And she said this man, whoever he was, just started yelling obscenities and getting really angry. So she grabs her son. They get out of the house. And she said she left that night and never went back. And still to this day, that house sits there. And she said she's talked to the neighbors. And they said since she's moved, like several families have lived there and they move out immediately.
Mommy. No, but if that happened to me, I'd be out of that place. I can see why they can't keep anybody in there. So, have you ever had anything strange or creepy like that happen to you in a house that you live? If you have, let us know about it down in the comments. Here's the next one.
This is scary. Have you ever heard of the Princess Diana theory? So, Princess Diana, right? She's the wife of the King of England right now, right? Literally, what's his name? King Charles. Literally the king right now. So before, when she was still a princess and Prince Charles was still a prince, there was claims that Princess Diana used to cheat on him with many men that lead to them getting divorced, right? And after the divorce, she started dating this guy. I think his last name is Fayyad, right? Her and Fayyad died in a car accident literally 5 minutes away from the hotel room that they were staying in, right? Now, this is what's crazy. Princess Diana, she wrote a note before she died, and it was supposed to go through her trusted butler. And in the note, it said, my husband, aka Prince Charles at the time, is trying to kill me, and he is planning a malfunction in my car with the brake system, so I will get in an accident. So she wrote that letter before she died, right? And the theory goes they were going down this road, and they blamed it on the paparazzi first.
This man captured footage of himself time traveling back to 1998. Take a look at this clip.
Guys, I'm in 1998. As you can tell behind me, I'm at Pizza Hut in 1998. I'm going to show you what Pizza Hut looks like. This is going to blow your freaking mind. Let me show you something. Guys, how do you deny this? I'm literally here, guys. I'm in the salad bar at Pizza Hut. I haven't seen this since like 2000. Guys, look at these lamps. I mean, I'm literally here, guys. Check it out. Oh my god, look at the old dining experience. Let me show you something that's gonna really, really blow your mind. Check this out. You haven't seen this in a long time. Guys, we even have an old school arcade. Well, it's not old school right now. It's old school to me. One of them's from 96 and the other one's from 94. Let me go ask someone what year it is. 1 second, watch. Excuse me, sir. Hey, do you know what year it is today? 1998. Why?
I don't know. I think there was something up with that whole Lady Diana crash and everything. It seemed a little suspicious for everything that was going on at the time, and yeah, that's my feelings on that. And as far as time travel goes, I don't know. For me, I can't wrap my head around it because I don't think it's possible, because I don't think time's a destination. It's something we constructed to be able to tell the days apart from each other, sort of thing. So, I don't know. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that down in the comments. And I just wanted to say also, if I'm sniffling a little bit here, I'm just trying to get over a cold, so I apologize. And yeah, let's get on with the videos.
We found our way down to the lower level, and from this angle it looks terrifying. Careful, brother. Oh, this is nothing. We got this. Dude, it looks like stairs, right?
It is stairs.
Wait till you see this.
Looks like we're going down, brother.
Absolutely.
Is this real good?
Oh, yeah. That's solid. No, you're down.
Yeah.
You got me lit up like a Hollywood production.
Good thing somebody left that rope there.
Without it, it might have been a little iffy.
Still doable.
Just because the rocks are soaking wet. Whoa. Straight down into the abyss.
So colorful.
Solid concrete steps. Going down as far as the eye could see.
So colorful.
Solid concrete steps. Going down as far as the eye could see. It's an absolute thing of beauty.
There used to be a handrail here.
There still is a little bit up ahead.
A little bit of a croucher in spots, but I'm sure glad I got these steps.
If it wasn't for that, we'd be walking right down the middle. Astonishing, isn't it?
No end.
Not yet.
And then what's left of the handrail here? Wow.
That's so awesome. I would imagine the rail went from the top all the way down to the bottom, but this is all that's left now. It's still going. And then the stairs abruptly end out of nowhere. You can still see the outline of where they went down.
Oh, nice. There is steps here. Slightly disintegrated, but
And the rail did go all the way down to the bottom.
they definitely work.
Steep drop off coming up. And that's definitely the end of the steps.
Oh yeah, there's the bottom.
Let's go. We're almost there.
I'm sweating and we're going the wrong way.
It's going to be a workout coming back.
Just gotta take our time, that's all.
That's it. We have reached the bottom. It goes.
There's a doorway, brother.
There's a doorway. And it opens wide up. It's like a whole nother world.
Oh man.
Down in the depths.
I don't think I've ever been in this big of a voidage, brother.
Wow.
It's huge. We usually crawl forever trying to find stuff like this, and today we just walked right into it.
Little doorway built in.
That's crazy. I would so not go down there. Who knows what's down there? Could be. I mean, what was that even used for anyways? Like, that's a pretty strange place. And it looks like they went down pretty far, so I don't know. What do you think? Let me know.
All right, guys, we were walking through the woods, and right in the middle of this trail, we found this pipe. It's about 3 inches in diameter, and it goes so far down, we can't even see where it leads. So we're gonna put a GoPro on a string down there and see what we can see. Got the light on there and everything.
do you think that pipe led to? I have no idea, but it seemed to me that that went down really far. And really, what could possibly be down that far and be a space that big once it was down there? I don't know, but it's kind of weird that there seems to be all these tunnels and underground systems all over the world. You know, they've been finding them everywhere. What do you think maybe those things were used for? But anyways, I just want to say this is another show, another wrap. Thank you for joining us. I just want to say, please subscribe to the channel. You don't even realize how much it helps. And it only takes 2 seconds to hit that subscribe button. And, you know, react in the comments with me on these. I mean, after all, this is a reaction video. But I want to know, I appreciate very much everybody's support here and watching the channel. And, yeah, until next time, see ya, everybody.